Hello everyone and welcome to another RICHCODE USACO Bronze video. In this video, we will be going over Contest 2 from the 2015 to 2016 season, the second problem of it, Angry Cows. Problem is here. So Bessie the cow has designed what she thinks will be the next big hit video game, Angry Cows. The premise, which she believes is completely original, is that the player shoots a cow with a slingshot into a one-dimensional scene consisting of a set of hay bales located at various points on a number line. The cow lands on a hay bale with sufficient force to cause the bale to explode, which in turn might set off a chain reaction that causes additional nearby hay bales to explode. The goal is to use a single cow to start a chain reaction that detonates as many hay bales as possible. There are n hay bales located at distinct integer positions x1, x2, all the way to xn on the number line. If a cow is launched onto a hay bale at position x, this hay bale explodes with blast radius of 1, meaning that any other hay bales within 1 unit of distance are also engulfed by the explosion. These neighboring bales then explode all simultaneously, each with a blast radius of 2, so these explosions may engulf additional yet unexploded bales up to 2 units of distance away. In the next step, these bales also explode all simultaneously with blast radius 3. So in general, at time t, a set of hay bales will explode, each with blast radius t. And bales engulfed by these explosions will themselves explode at time t plus 1 with blast radius t plus 1. And we keep on going. And we need to determine the maximum number of hay bales that can explode if a single cow is launched onto the best possible hay bale to start a chain reaction. So in this problem, we have a hay bale at 3, 4, 5. So in example, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's nothing at 7. We have one at 8, nothing at 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And a way you can do it is launch something at hay bale 5. And if we launch something at hay bale 5, so hay bale 5 explodes. And then everything 1 unit off hay bale 5 also explodes immediately after. And then 2 units off explodes. Except so there's nothing over here. So everything here, this side of the chain reaction is done, and 3 over here is also done, and that turns out that we can explode at most 5 hay bales, and it's impossible to explode the hay bale at number 13. So now let us code this. We declare the main class, and now we're declaring input and output. Okay, so first line is n, and each of the n lines contains integers denoting where the hay bale is. So bales I equals integer. Okay, now that we have taken an input, we are now going to sort the bales so we know what the closest bales to each one are. Then so, and at a minimum, we will always be able to explode at least one bale. Since even if everything is very, very, very far spaced apart, there will be at least one bale that can explode if we launch it at just any bale. So we will set max explosion to 1 for now. And then I will be writing a method to do this to simplify it, where we will just do max exp equals max.max of max exp and where count just returns the number of hay bales that will explode if we start at position I. So we will have an exploded array to determine if a veil has exploded already or not, in order to make sure that we do not double count or triple count veils up. And now we will, and then we will have a deck, array deck, which basically we're gonna use this as a queue, which is first in, first out, where if we say we have this so far, we insert something, then we insert something else, then we insert something else, and then when we exit, we remove that one, and then that one, and then that one, like that order. And then we also need one for to determine the size of the explosion. Okay, and then while we have not finished going through our things, dot is empty. Um, we will have an answer variable, which at the end we will return, and that will be the number of hay bales that explode if we launch it at start. So int current equals. So we get the first elements of curve of our positions that we look at and our size. And if it's already been exploded, we continue. Otherwise, we would then explode the bale and we would increase answer. And then we go through our bales. And so we need to make sure I is not equal to curve, as we would be exploding the current bale again, or putting the current bale into explosion again, exploding queue again. And then we need to make sure that is not exploded already as well. And then finally, we need to make sure that the distance is within rad. So then we do uh is less than equal to curve. Then we can put it in. Add last of I and rat and size dot add last rat plus one. And then we just run. And then at the end we print out max explosions and we close our file. So basically what this code does is it goes through all the hay bales. Let's say it checks if I launch it at this one, how many bales will I explode? If I launch it at that one, how many bales will I explode? And it continues and then it outputs the maximum number exploded. Okay, so now let us submit. Okay, as you see, it works. So thank you for watching.